just so happy to be here. I flew a long way. We came all the way from Rialto, California, which is about 50 miles east of Los Angeles. So we flew a long way to be here, and I'm just excited. So thank you all so much for being here and getting ready to enjoy some amazing comedy. I just love y'all energy already. I'm looking around the audience, and usually it's not that many good-looking people in the audience. No, can I be honest? It's not that many good-looking people in the comedy crowd. But I looked around. I wanted to say this before. I had to look first, but y'all all look good. I'm looking at all the women, every woman. You look amazing. You really do. If you didn't, I'll tell you. I will tell you. It's a blessing. That's beautiful to be looking good like that. That's awesome. Everybody ain't able. Everybody ain't able. Some of the comedy shows you go to, you look at the crowd, you're like, It's like, it's my job. You know, it's easy for you to work at a job and somebody not cute at the job, you can still do your job. You know, if you're a janitor or somebody else, you're like, But if you're a comedian and you're telling jokes, like, oh man, a little bit about myself. I grew up with a saved mom, a Christian mom. She was love God, 24/7 love God, but she had scary prayers. Let me tell you something. You didn't want to do nothing wrong with my mom prayers, okay? Normal prayers in a really religious home is nice prayers. God, I want you to watch over my children as they go to school, protect them and guide them. Nice, simple prayers. Not my mom. She has prayers that'll scare you right. Never forget I was 18, right? Thought I was grown, because I'm paying for my own room now, you understand? Oh, y'all bougie, I'm the only one that pay for my own room? Is that what y'all saying? I'm the only one that pay rent. My rent, well, let me tell you the truth. My mom was charging me for rent in my house, right? We own Section 8, government housing. Rent ain't nothing but $144. Why are you charging me $13,000? This is really ridiculous. It's a new hustle. It's a whole new hustle. Anyway, I get ready to go out with my friends and Cizzle. All you do is go to church. That's all you do. Why don't you go to the club one time? All you do is go to church. Let's go to the club. I'm like, bet. Let's go get it. I done paid for my room. I buy my own cereal now. Oh, forget y'all. I don't know what y'all know. My mom used to have the good cereal. She hid the good cereal in the room. She had Rice Krispies. Her cereal used to snap, crackle, and pop. I had crispy rice. Oh, you know about it, so y'all know about the crispy rice. Your cereal don't snap, crackle, and pop, it just fizz. That's all it do. So I was excited, right? I'm excited, like, okay, I'm about to go to the club. My friend said, come on, Cizzle, let's go to the club. All you do is go to church. I'm like, bet, let's go get it. We get to the club, I'm ready, let's go. Watch out. Look at me. I'm feeling it, it's my first time, I'm excited, right? So I'm excited in the club, y'all. I'm excited. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting it, right? I go after the club was over. I call myself sneaking in. Now, for those of you who don't know me, it's new to some of y'all, first time seeing me. I grew up in a predominantly black family. And, what, so? Any questions? And let me say this. I told you my mom got the scary prayers, right? You're not gonna sneak in no black mama house 2 o'clock in the morning and talk about you just out. It's just not gonna happen. I'm telling you, matter of fact, if you could be black, white, Asian, other, whatever you are. If you was born in 1980 and beyond, same rules. You ain't finna come in and out our house, in and out, whatever time you want to. I don't care what happened. Call myself sneaking in. You notice every time you sneak in your house, everything's loud. Everything you do is loud when you're trying to sneak in. I got one key on my ring, y'all. I ain't making this up. I open up the door. Please tell me why the door sounds like a black preacher. I open the door and say, really though? Really? I'm walking in, right? Trying to be quiet, because I don't want to wake up my mama, because if you wake up mama, she'll bust you in your head. All right? That's what she believes. I'll bust you in your head. I don't know what she's grabbing. I'll bust you in your head. I ain't making this up. Next thing you know, I'm creeping, right? Trying to be quiet. Eat. We got stale carpet? What kind of carpet is this? Why is the carpet squeaking? What kind of carpet is this? So my mom hears me say, Cizzle, was that you? I said, yes, ma'am. I said, all right, I'm just gonna pray for you. I told you, mama prayers are scary. She opened up the door because she want everybody in the house to hear the prayer, right? She goes, Lord Jesus, save my child, Lord. Why you on that dance floor? Dancing for the devil when he should be dancing for you, God. I want you to break his ankle, break his knee, God. Choke him in the spirit, God. Give him asthma. Let him wheeze for you, God. Let him wheeze for your Father. Take his breath and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and give it right back. Oh, Lord. But here's the thing, though. Television is telling people a lot of stuff, right? Now, this is what I found out. There's a show on TV. It's called Snapped. It was hitting in HBO for a long time. And I told every brother, I said, listen, I ain't got nothing against television, but when it comes to crazy stuff like this, I got something to say. The television show Snapped, for those that don't know, because you're kind of quiet like Cizzle, I don't know, I'll tell you. The show, every episode, family, every single episode, the wife kills her husband. Oh, I ain't making this up. You can Google this. Every episode is a successful killing. Every episode, they die. The husband died every single episode. There's not one episode he don't die. He died every episode a different way. I didn't even know there was that many ways to kill a husband. So I tell men all the time, I'm traveling all over the world giving this speech because y'all might not know. I tell men every time, listen to me, brothers. If you over there eating potato chips and your chips start tasting like bleach, she saw episode 187, Killing with Bleach. You better stop. Don't eat them chips. I know you can't eat just one, but you better stop. Man, my family and I, we had a chance, an opportunity to do the show Family Feud. Y'all know about Family Feud? Y'all got Family Feud out here? Okay, cool. Now, this is before John O'Reilly, this is before Steve Harvey took over. John O'Reilly was the host, right? So they tell us backstage, they say, family, no matter the answer, you have to be excited. No matter how dumb the people are with you, that you brought with you and your family, you still gotta say, good answer. That's what you gotta say, right? All right, so we backstage, I'm getting excited. They say, get excited? I'm getting excited. Boom, get excited. Boom, get excited. Boom, get excited. Don't judge me, this is my excitement, shut up. Boom, get excited. Boom, get excited. I'm feeling excited backstage. We go out there. The first question, family, I'm not gonna lie to you because you can Google it and find out. The first question he asks, he says, if you're stranded on an island and you find a coconut, what could you use it for? Family, you ever have in life where your mind and your mouth don't match? Has that ever happened to you or is it just me? Keep it 100. I'm sitting up here. First answer, I ain't gonna make it up. I was excited. I wanted to say food because it makes sense. Food, you can eat the coconut. That's an excellent answer. That was in my spirit. But that didn't come out of my mouth. The answer that came out of my mouth on national TV in front of thousands of people was coconut meat. My mom lost it. She saw $20,000 leaving. Coconut meat. Why would you say coconut meat on national TV and lose me $20,000? They're like, what is she grabbing? I don't know. She get mad, she grabs stuff. Why would you say that? The producers come back, ma'am, calm down, we gotta run a commercial. She said, run another commercial, I gotta talk to my child over here talking about coconut meat. Only thing he know is cocoa butter, and look at his lips. He didn't even put no cocoa butter on his lips, about to crack and bleed, sit up here talking about coconut meat. Shut up, why would he say that? So my mom was hot at me, she mad. So I felt bad, family, I'm like, dang, it's my fault, I lost the game, you understand? Well, actually we won the game, but we lost the bonus round. So they still gave us $5 per point, which came up to $285.73 after tax. So I said, I'm gonna take my $285.73, and I'm gonna take the whole family to Denny's, because Denny's be having breakfast sales, okay? So we get to Denny's, all right? Denny's is having a breakfast sale. I tell everybody, I said, listen, you can order whatever you want. I ain't gonna say nothing. If you want bacon, 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 and your right side stop working tomorrow, that's your business. You can get whatever you want. I don't care. I don't care. Get whatever you want, right? So now my turn come around. I said, let me get the All-American Slam. I like cheese in my eggs, that's how I like it. And let me get your home fries, because I don't trust Denny's hash browns. I don't know what they do to them. I love the home fries. The hash browns, keep them. Home fries, I'll take those. And then I told the waitress, give me an orange juice. She said, okay, great. Now with this order, you know you get 2 types of meat. What kind of meat would you like? My mom jumped up and said, give him coconut meat. Said it on national TV. Lost me $20,000. She ain't gonna let it go. Oh, man. Hey, and while we clapping, I need y'all please clap it up for my lovely wife. I need y'all to make some noise for her. Yes. 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 Man, when you got a good wife, yes. I hear a lot of comedians say a lot of bad stuff about wives and stuff on stage because they didn't get a good one. I'm telling you, every brother that has a bad wife is your fault. Yeah, you the one found her. He that findeth the wife findeth the good thing and obtain favor. If you found something messed up, that's your fault. Sit up here getting mad. That's why I don't go to everybody's churches either. I don't go to everybody's church because if you got an ugly pastor with an ugly first lady, I'm not coming. I don't care what you believe. It's hard to worship anything with an ugly first lady. Keep it 100. But I love my wife. I love her. See, the thing is this. I found out that love is like what they tell us. Love is patient. So if you're married and you want your marriage to work, you gotta be patient with your wife. You know, women got a lot of stuff they gotta do. If you want a woman to look good, you gotta let them take their time. Women go through a lot in that bathroom. I don't know if you've been in there. It's a lot that go on there. They got duct tape, zippers, glue, that waist trainer. Body magic, eyebrows, eyelashes, it's a lot of stuff they gotta do. Pluck, pull, stab, shoot, it's a lot of stuff. So all I'm saying is, make sure you give your woman patience. Brothers, if you late to a function, it's your fault. My wife, I told her, she said, babe, what time is the show tonight? I told her it's at 2:30. 2:30. Guess what? She ready at 6:45. Come on, somebody. You better be smart. Men, stop being stupid. We gotta be smarter than that, men. I'm telling you, we gotta be smarter. It says love is patient, love is kind. We know about in marriage. If you want your marriage to work, you gotta be kind. You can't be mean to each other. Why you breathing? We gotta be kind. Now here's one, I read this. It said that love doesn't keep score of the wrong. So if you want your marriage to work, you can't keep score of the wrong. That means, ladies, I think that was to you first. I'm just saying. I ain't the best in the books, but I believe that one was for the ladies. So ladies, that means you can't say stuff like, you always do this. You did it again. I can't believe you do that again. Nope. God knew it was gonna be stupid. That's why he gives men new mercy and new grace every day. Because we know we're gonna mess up every day. We're gonna blow it. Ain't no way in the world I tell people don't sleep on the couch. Oh, no. I don't know who came up with that rule. Brothers, listen to me. Ain't no way in the world in God's green earth I'm sleeping on the couch. You can hang that up. I'm still paying for the mattress. You think I'm sleeping on the couch? Please, I'll scoot over some. That's what I will do. But I ain't gonna sleep on no couch. You up in heaven on the Posturepedic. I'm down here in the bellies of hell. I wake up the next morning, my right side don't work. What happened to him? Because you all comfortable, please. We ain't that mad. We gonna go old school, foot to head. I'll sleep on the end of the foot, you sleep up. Sit up here, I ain't doing that, man. This is what he told me a long time ago. They said this, he said, when you get a good woman and you really love her, you don't even really worry about a lot of stuff. That's why I tell women, y'all better stop letting the TV lie to y'all, causing problems in your relationship, telling you your man wants you to look and be a certain way. No, he don't. No, he don't. What you are is who he got, and he's happy. He knew he wasn't gonna get nobody better than you. That was it. That's it. You're not gonna get nobody better, that's it. I tell men, brothers, if you got a good woman, you better keep your good woman. You out here looking at other stuff. It's a bunch of recalls. A bunch of recalls. Hear what I'm telling you? You better keep your good thing. Go ahead if you want to. Go ahead if you want to. She don't cook, clean, nothing. Now you devastated because you can't eat. It ain't nothing worse than eat. You ain't able to eat with dirty clothes? Come on, somebody. You sit up here smelling like yesterday and today? So I'm telling people, if you get a good woman, you better keep that good thing. Some of y'all got a good old school woman, like an old Cadillac. You better keep that Cadillac. That Cadillac is dependable. You over here looking at the new, whatever the new stuff is. What they got, the new Tesla. Them break down every 18 seconds, every time. Okay, you think you're looking good until it's time to leave the party. And now, I just gotta work. No, they know about it. Everybody knows. I can't get it started. It's okay. Go ahead, everyone leave. Because you don't want nobody to stay there while you're trying to start up your Tesla in front of everybody, because that's supposed to be $1 million car. Keep your good thing and love on your good thing. You understand what I'm telling you? Am I talking good? But children are something else, though. I love my kids, I call them religion testers, because they test my religion every day. Oh, boy. I love them. But here's the thing. You ever take your kids in the store? And I don't know if y'all have the speech like we have the speech in Los Angeles. They tell you, Baxter, no matter whatever you go through when you go in this store, don't you ask me for nothing, don't you touch nothing, because I ain't got no money. I used to think growing up, when my mom used to tell me that, we going in this store. Don't you touch nothing, don't you ask me for nothing, because I ain't got no money. I'm like, if we ain't got no money, what we doing in the store? Mama finna steal, what's really going on? This is a whole new hustle. My kids, though, he's like a comedian like me, my youngest. He's animated just like me, right? We go in the store. Now, he don't want to do regular kid stuff. He likes to dramatize everything. Everything's big for him. We get in the store. I said, son, look, let me tell you something. Don't go in the store asking me for nothing. Don't touch nothing, because I ain't got no money. Gave him the same speech that was passed down from me from generation to generation, right? We get in the store. As soon as we get in the store, he don't even wait. As soon as he get in the store, he go by the candy. Daddy. I'm trying to ignore him. I'm like, if I ignore him, maybe he'll stop. He'll get the hint. I'm trying to ignore him. He don't take the hint. No. He gonna go for broke. Daddy. Daddy, can I have this? Daddy, can I have this? That's it, you don't stop. Children is a mess. I wish I was making this up. Fam, let me tell y'all something, parents. How many y'all got kids? Okay, I'm gonna talk to y'all. I'm getting comfortable now. I feel good. Y'all got kids. Listen, let me tell you something about children. Children, this is what I learned. Children do not like to be embarrassed. You think parents, we talk about being embarrassed? No, children hate when you catch them and you say, stop, and they get embarrassed, and everybody looking, and they be like, you ever see that? I tell parents all the time, I say, listen to me. If you want to get your child, you got to switch it on your child. You got to switch it up. Instead of your kid acting up, falling out in the store, you switch it up on your child. You fall out on the store. Oh, it's a beautiful situation. I tried it. My kids don't act up no more. No more. We went to the store. I ain't making this up. We went to the store. I already told them the same speech. Mama gave it to me. Her mama gave it to her. And her mama gave it to her. We go in the store. Don't you touch nothing. Don't you ask me nothing. I ain't got no money. Same speech. We go in there. As soon as he get there to go to touch it again, Daddy, I said, I told you I ain't got no money. Why you keep asking me? Stop asking me for money. You keep asking me over and over again. I don't want to. Why you keep asking? My son looked at me like, I'll be by the bread. I love children, but this is the thing. I tell people, parents, let me tell you something. You can have things happen to you through your children that you think can ruin your life and to bless you. This is what I mean. My son got into it with the manager's daughter. They were playing. You know how the kids play on a skateboard and one of them get on the knee and the other one push them on the skateboard and they fly down? Okay. Well, they was playing that game, right? Now, all of a sudden, I guess my son pushed too hard. She fell, bust her knee, and was crying. Now, y'all, I don't talk about people in my comedy. That's not what I do. I never talk about people in my comedy unless you want to be part of the show. Other than that, I don't talk about people in my comedy. I just tell you what I saw. I'm like a news reporter. I see it, I say it, I heard it, I tell you. That's it. Don't judge me. I don't want no judgment. This is just what happened. They outside. This little girl, let me just say it like this because I ain't got that much time. This little girl had the ugliest cry in crytivity. I know it ain't a word, but whatever. It's Utah. We can say that. Crytivity. Next thing you know, I hear it. All I hear outside. Now, you hear me. I'm a grown man with a deep voice. 40 years old. I should have a deep voice. Makes sense. Yeah, I know I look good. But that's 40. This is 40. The knees can tell. I can tell it by the knees. The face look 20, but the knees is 42, okay? Anyway, they playing outside. This little girl, I heard the ugliest crying creativity. All I hear come to my door. So I get up, I was asleep, I get up. I go look through the peephole because I'm trying to see what's going on, right? So I'm like, I look through the peephole, but I don't see nobody. Because she real small, little Shaniqua, real small, I don't see her. I look through the peephole, all I hear is, I said, babe, go get the blessing. I think the devil tried to come in my house. I don't know what's going on. But my spirit said, don't be scared, don't be scared, open up the door. So I said, bet, I'm gonna open up the door. Gotta be a man. I got my kids here, my family, they all looking at me. I'm scared a little bit, but you the man. You gotta die for your family. You gotta die for your family. Open the door. Next thing you know, I see the little girl. I said, what? What happened? I'm not making this up. Her voice was deeper than mine. It blew me away. You don't know what it's like for somebody to take your voice away. You ain't never experienced it. I said, what's wrong, little Shaniqua? What's the problem? She said, just like this, I ain't making this up. She said, yo, son, pushed me on the skateboard and I fell and it burned. It burned. She took all the bass out the room. All I can say was, he did what? Pushed me on the skateboard, dude. Oh, I gotta get ready to get out of here, man. This is y'all a fun crowd, I'm telling you. I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous because I was like, man, I don't see none of us's out here. That's why I call my black folk us's. I ain't see none of us's. I see one. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. You got a blue mask on, so that counts. I'm good. Yes, that counts. I'm good. But I was nervous when I first came here because I had to find something to wear because we rushed out. I lost my luggage, and I'm like, dang, I gotta be right because this is TV taping. It's your special. Can't go out in front of people. It's your special. Black folks, we judge each other on your special. You don't look right, we're gonna talk about you. We don't care about your jokes. What you was wearing. So I called myself going into the little Ross y'all got out here, right? Let me tell you, and Ross didn't work out for me. I thought it was gonna work out for me. It didn't work out. Everybody said I got it at Ross, that stuff. Nah, I didn't catch nothing over there. I went to Marshall's. Now, y'all should have told me about your Marshalls. Y'all Marshalls is out of order. The clothes is not where they say it's gonna be, okay? Let me just say this, I found these boots inside of a crock pot. Y'all ain't even understand it. Any questions? Yes, I did. Yes, I sure did. I said, God want me to have these boots. He put them in the crock pot. And I had a whole vest. This was a whole jacket, what you saw. But the problem at Marshall's, they sell all the brand new, irregular, old clothes. All the brand new, old, irregular clothes. Clothes is irregular at Marshall's. That's why they got a deal. That's why they got a discount. You see how I'm standing like this the whole show? Because I don't want you to know my right leg don't match my left leg. Otherwise, you're gonna judge me like, why is his pants not matching? He's supposed to be famous. Why is his pants not matching? I'm semi-famous. I ain't there yet. But this vest, I cut it because the sleeves wasn't matching. I said, I can't be like this and like this. Something gonna have to give on this evening. Something gonna have to give. So my wife said, babe, just lose the sleeves. I said, well, lose the sleeves. I'm gonna stand like this for the whole show. There you go. But I'm shopping in there, and this is what told me. Nobody told me, Mexican people, I need y'all to please, I'm begging, please get your kids inside of the store. Please get your kids. Nobody told me little Jesus be hiding the clothes. I wasn't ready for this, family. I was not ready for little Jesus in the clothes. I'm over here shopping at the Marshalls, pulling some. Next thing you know, little Jesus jumped out the clothes and said, "Orale!" I said, why would you do that? Now I'm a grown man, I'm almost peeing on myself. This is stupid. Oh, you know that, don't judge me. You know after 40, you can't hold your water like you used to. Some of y'all can't laugh because you're wet right now. That's why you don't want to laugh. Hey, y'all, I'm Cizzle C. Thank you so much. I had a blast. Utah, thank you.